Well, it's a rainy Monday afternoon. Kezia, where are we coming from?
Our first volleyball practice.
That's right, our first practice, because I'm Kezia's grade 7 girls volleyball coach. Go Hornets! Today in our first practice, some people wanted to learn how to spike or block or do intricate plays, but in the end, it's actually more important that we learn the fundamentals. For instance, when a ball is coming your way, Kezia, what do you need to say?
Mine!
Yeah, you need to say mine, and you need to say it with some conviction to own what is coming your way. Do you know in our lives we need to do the same? With conviction, we need to own what is our responsibility to own. Now, here's the good news I want to let you in on. When it comes to your relationship with Jesus, what he requires of us is natural and ordinary. And what he is responsible for is the supernatural and the extraordinary. Let me give you an example. You can't change people. That takes a supernatural power, but you can love people. That's the natural. We need to own that peace that's ours and then trust God to do the peace that is his. Let me give you another example. In the book of Jude, in verse 24, it says this, that God is able to keep us from stumbling. Now, how supernatural is that? That God could, in our own imperfections, keep us from stumbling and perfect us on the inside. That's impossible. We can't take responsibility for that. It's like God in heaven is saying, mine, when it comes to keeping us from stumbling. But if you go 3 verses back, it says this, keep yourself in the love of God. Now there's something natural that we can do. We can keep ourselves in that place where we are receiving God's grace, where we're recognizing we haven't earned or deserved his favor, but we are receiving it because he loves us. So I want to challenge you today. In what you are facing, there is a portion for you to do, the natural and the ordinary. That's the part that you embrace and say, mine. It might be forgiveness. It might be making a wise decision, even though it's a sacrifice, but own that peace. And then, friend, you trust God to do his peace because he has said he's got a responsibility over our lives to bring us to the place, the destiny that he has in mind for us. So let's do the natural and let's expect God to do the natural. Go Hornets!